Alabama-born and bred beauty queen Hannah Brown was positively radiant on the 23rd season of The Bachelor. But what else is there to know about the charming Southern belle ahead of her turn as the next Bachelorette? We have so many questions. Here's everything we dug up about Hannah B. The first thing out of Brown's mouth on The Bachelor after her name was, of course,
"Welcome to Alabama!"
The 23-year-old bombshell is obviously an Alabama native, born and raised in Tuscaloosa, according to her ABC profile. A self-described proud member of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Brown attended the University of Alabama, her parents' alma mater. There, she received a Bachelor of Arts degree in Communication Studies with a minor in Public Relations, according to an article in the Tuscaloosa News. Additionally, she's a pretty traditional gal, which often comes with the territory with Southern ladies. She appreciates it when guys open doors and pull out chairs for her, and likes listening to country music above all other genres. Brown also enjoys playing board games and watches every single Alabama football game.
Proud to be an Alabama fan. Roll Tide. Yay!
One of Brown's biggest accomplishments to date was winning the Miss Alabama USA pageant in 2017. You know there was some serious competition in that room, but at the end of the day, the crown and sash were Brown's for the taking. The beauty queen took to Instagram to celebrate her victory, posting, "If you're shocked, I am too. If you are excited, sweet, I am too. The Lord is so faithful. I'm honored He has given me this opportunity to serve His people with this shiny hat." Brown also competed in the 2018 Miss USA pageant but did not take the title. Maybe next time. Brown made her foray into the pageant world at the tender age of 15. Originally, she did it because of scholarship opportunities, but quickly realized that there were other advantages. Namely, she enjoyed sharing her talents, jazz dance moves, outreach skills, and public speaking abilities with the world. She revealed in an interview with Alabama News Center, "My family has seen me grow significantly because of being in pageantry. It has really amplified me as a person. It has given me a lot of confidence in times when there was both positive and negative light shed on me. Now that she's starred on The Bachelor, those skills are more important than ever, as she'll be under a whole lot more scrutiny from the public." The road to being crowned Miss Alabama USA 2018 wasn't exactly a smooth one. She wasn't able to break into the top 15 4 years in a row. She told the Tuscaloosa News, "I learned a lot, and I think the Lord taught me how to lose graciously. It wasn't always fun or easy, but I think I had to go through all that to really be ready to be Miss Alabama USA." It sounds like she made the most of those tough moments and became a better person for it. Brown has been candid about the fact that she struggled with mental health issues, showing that it really can affect anyone. She revealed this side of herself in her Meet Miss Alabama USA interview, saying, "It took me a while to really figure out what my passion was, and I think that was another reason that I struggled with anxiety and depression. If you don't know what your purpose is and your passion is, then sometimes you don't know what life is for." Fortunately, Brown is in a better place and intends to help others who are experiencing what she has gone through in the past. She said in an interview with Alabama News Center, "I am here to encourage people and to be like, hey, I've been there, but here I am today. I've been in a dark place, but there is light in the darkness." To that end, Brown started a program in school centering around joy, where she shares her story about her experience with anxiety and depression. After college, Brown worked as an interior designer at Gracefully Done in Northport, Alabama, where she was able to utilize her education and people skills. During that time, she also stopped doing pageants so she could focus on her career. She told the Tuscaloosa News, "I love making my customers' dream homes a reality." But Brown didn't make it a full year before Pageant started calling to her again, as she missed the excitement of the stage and the confidence it gave her. So just 2 weeks before the Miss Alabama USA tryout, Brown decided to throw her hat back into the ring. And it paid off because that year, she took home the grand prize. Sometimes you just have to follow your heart. It wouldn't be The Bachelor without at least one feud between some of the contestants, and season 23 didn't disappoint. We're referring specifically to the drama that went down between Brown and Kaylin Miller-Keys, which bubbled up during the second episode when Miller-Keys dished about their past. Specifically, Miller-Keys said that they had been friends before competing at the Miss USA pageant in 2018, where she was Miss North Carolina and won first runner-up, and Brown didn't make the top 15. Miller-Keys went on to say that Brown was mad that she didn't place and implied that she was jealous of her. The drama was afoot. Of course, Brown denied being jealous and said that Miller-Keys was lying. And while we might never know the whole real story, some mutual acquaintances have sided with Brown, according to Vulture. They believe that Miller-Keys was the one with the attitude at the pageant and said that Brown texted her afterwards to tell her so. They also believe that Miller-Keys has a manipulative streak. Yikes. Brown was anything but shy about her feelings for Underwood on The Bachelor. She confessed in an interview with the Tuscaloosa News, "He had a lot of qualities that I look for in a partner, a spouse, and what I want in a husband. Overall, I was excited from the beginning to get to know him. They certainly seem like they would be a great match. Unfortunately, as we all know, Underwood didn't reciprocate those feelings and sent her home after their date on the 7th episode. Of course, that was anything but easy for Brown, who confessed, "It crushed me. But I think the relationship and things I've been through reminded me that even in that moment of hurt and sadness that ultimately, I want someone who loves me the same way I love them. That's what I deserve, and that's what I want, and that's not what I was getting with Colton." One of the really sweet things about Brown is that she wears her heart on her sleeve. She really has faith that somewhere out there, the man of her dreams is waiting for her. She revealed to the Tuscaloosa News, "I believe 1000% that you can find your person and fall in love. If that is something that can happen for me, I would love the opportunity, but I think you can fall in love anywhere." Before she knew she was the next Bachelorette, Brown didn't rule out exactly where she'd meet and fall for her Prince Charming, saying, "I could fall in love at a coffee shop tomorrow or on national television. Who knows?" It looks like the latter, before millions of people, is the next big step for Brown. The consensus is in. Clearly, the most uncomfortable moment of the season of The Bachelor was definitely Brown's date with Underwood in episode 2. Specifically, the amount of awkward silences that transpired in the space of those hours was impressive. And who could forget the toast that had everyone cringing on their couches?
Okay, let's make a toast to, first, it's my birthday, so to
Happy
this
birthday.
amazing day. And, yeah.
Cheers.
Roll Tide.
She really threw a Roll Tide out there as a last-ditch effort to break up that awkwardness. Cringe. But Brown explained what was going on in her head in an Instagram post. "Yep, this date was totally uncomfortable and awkward. Because I was totally uncomfortable and awkward with everything surrounding me. All things considered, it really could have been worse. But still, that one did not go well." You might be tempted to think all of the contestants secretly hate each other, but that's actually not true at all. In fact, one of the notable friendships between contestants in season 23 was that of Brown and Demi Burnett, a fellow interior designer. Though Burnett was sent home early as well, she and Brown didn't cut ties when the camera stopped rolling. Brown revealed in an interview with Fansided, "I talk to my girl Demi on a daily basis. We talked for an hour last night before we went to bed. We told each other sweet dreams. So we are always calling each other up." It really is heartwarming to know that many of the friendships formed on The Bachelor really are the real deal and aren't just for show. For as much heartache and drama that Brown had to endure on The Bachelor, she testifies to the fact that the experience helped her grow immensely. Specifically, she was really able to get to know her authentic self and share it with the entire world. She wrote in a post on her Instagram page, "I finally started sitting in the front row of my own ride. I got honest. I got raw and real with myself. And I really got to know me, the good me, the bad me, and the ugly me. Also the weird, crazy fun me. So I could let other people get to know the real Han too. But seeing her blossom on the show could be really fun at times, and it shows." She recalled in an interview with Fansided, "I feel like the beast has always been inside of me in some way. To me, the beast has been more about me being okay with who I am and opening up and not really caring what anybody thinks." Arguably one of the most talked about aspects of season 23 of The Bachelor was Colton Underwood's virginity, something he has been very open about. And while some people might think it's weird or others might question his masculinity, Underwood didn't hide who he was in the face of all that potential mockery. One person who was 100% into that fact was Brown, who has similar values when it comes to intimacy. She revealed on the Tuscaloosa News, "I'm not a virgin, but sex is a big deal, so that he's a virgin is super appealing to me." Brown may have wondered why so many people were judgmental about the whole thing, but she too admits she was at least a bit surprised. "I honestly couldn't believe people were like, 'What?' I was like, 'Oh my god, that's so awesome. It's so amazing.' But then I'm like, 'How?'" Underwood may have sent Brown home, but that doesn't mean that Miss Alabama USA 2018 is done with reality television. In fact, she's the next Bachelorette. Brown previously told Entertainment Tonight that being on The Bachelorette is an opportunity she'd love to have.
I really believe in this process, and I do think you can fall in love here and be in love and find your person.
We can't wait to tune in. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about your favorite shows are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.